Story 1. The Retweeted Ruin. It started with a quote tweet. Just a normal scroll through X. Bored. Tired. Half dead from caffeine withdrawal and too many hours on the screen. I stumbled across a tweet that had exactly 1 like and 0 comments. Posted 3 minutes ago from an account with no avatar and a handle like someone had headbutted their keyboard. The tweet read, "Ruin me and retweet. Hashtag the end is viral. Asterisk asterisk." I stared at it for a second. Then, just for the hell of it, I hit retweet. That was my first mistake. Nothing happened at first. Not until midnight. That's when I got a notification, something I hadn't seen before. Not from the app, but from my phone directly. It pulsed on the lock screen. "The ruin has been shared." I opened X. My account was gone. Not suspended. Not deactivated. Gone. All that was left was the post I had shared, still sitting there. But now, it had 1 more like. Me. And 667 retweets. I tried logging in again. Nothing. The app crashed every time. I deleted and reinstalled. Changed my password. Tried a different device. Same thing. But that wasn't the worst part. At 3:33 a.m., my phone lit up with another notification. No app. Just white text on a black screen. "You are being watched by 667. Eyes open." Then the screen blinked, and the wallpaper changed. It was a photo of me, taken from the ceiling of my bedroom. I stared at the photo, heart slamming in my chest. Then I noticed the caption burned into the bottom corner in glitchy, distorted font. Hashtag the end is viral. I unplugged the router, shut off the phone, turned off everything and climbed into bed, shaking. I convinced myself it was a virus, some elaborate ARG or phishing campaign. But when I woke up the next morning, there were eyes scratched into my bathroom mirror. Dozens of them. Watching. Each one etched in jagged circles with black marker. Or maybe ash. Underneath them, the hashtag again. I left the apartment. Tried to get help. Show someone. Tell someone. But no one remembered the tweet. Even the friend who had met it to me before I retweeted it. I showed her the screenshot, the message. She looked at me like I was talking in tongues. "I never sent that," she said. "And I never followed that account." I checked her phone. The message was gone. Her app history had no sign of it. No post. No retweet. Nothing. That's when I realized this wasn't a post anymore. It was a curse. And it was spreading. I started seeing the hashtag in random places. Etched into the sidewalk with chalk. Spray painted under bridges. Whispered in train stations when I passed groups of strangers. They always looked up after saying it. Always looked directly at me. I haven't slept in 3 nights. The eyes are everywhere now. My new phone won't let me delete X. It re-downloads within seconds. And every time I open it, the same post sits pinned at the top of my feed. "Ruin me and retweet. Hashtag the end is viral. Asterisk asterisk." The retweet count is up again. It's at 999 now. No new usernames. No new profiles. Just numbers. But I know what happens when it hits 1,000. It's waiting. Last night, I got one more message. Burned into my door with what looked like a soldering iron. You are the 1000th. Tonight, the phone won't turn off. The app is glowing red. The profile icon has changed. It's not blank anymore. It's a photo of me. Mouth open wide. Screaming. Story 2. The shadow under the thread. The thread had no beginning. It just appeared one morning on X, already pinned at the top of the trending list, despite having no engagement. No likes. No reposts. No replies. And yet there it was, a 38-post thread titled simply, "What happened when we saw it?" I stared at it for a long time before I clicked. The account was at F0110works, another bot-style handle, no avatar, and no bio. It had 0 followers and followed no one. No post history. Just that one thread. The first post was chillingly direct. "We thought it was just a post. But posts don't breathe." The second had a photo attached, a dimly lit hallway with something blurred and shifting at the end, barely human-shaped. My first instinct was to assume AI art, a creepypasta with decent formatting. But as I read, I realized something disturbing. The author wasn't telling a story. They were documenting something that had happened live. Each post was timestamped, roughly 90 seconds apart. As if they had been posted in real time. As if someone had been live-threading their descent into something unspeakable. Post 9. It moved when we replied. The first reply died with his face turned inside out. Post 14. It is made of us. Of S and threads and reposts and attention. It needs you to look at it. It gets stronger when you think you're smarter than it. Post 23 included a video. I clicked without thinking. Bad idea. The feed went black for a second. Then a flickering, stuttering clip of someone walking into a room filled with monitors. Every screen was showing a different part of the same face, but all of them were staring directly at the camera. Whispers bled into the audio, hundreds of voices, each one saying a version of my name. I closed the video. Post 24. We tried muting it. Blocking it. Didn't matter. Once you read it, it knows your signal. Your frequency. Post 27. You can leave the thread. The thread won't leave you. I exited the app. The phone buzzed in my hand. Notification from X. At F0110works has mentioned you in a reply. I hadn't replied to anything. I opened the app again. There it was. A new post in the thread. Number 39. It said, "Welcome at my handle. You're next." My screen froze. The reply section began filling with warped usernames, misspelled versions of mine, all in uppercase or with slashes and underscores. Some didn't even have English characters. Just symbols. All replying the same thing. We see you, we see you, we see you, we see you. The thread was updating faster than I could scroll. Post 40 appeared. Now it's in the system. I deleted the app. Didn't matter. I saw the thread again on a coworker's laptop during lunch. On their screen. They weren't logged into my account. They weren't even using X. Just an open browser tab. The thread was still there. Same posts. Same face. Post 41. Don't read the rest of this thread. I turned off every device in my apartment, powered down the router, disconnected completely, and still, the thread continued. It showed up on my thermostat screen, in the reflection of my microwave, on my bathroom mirror, spelled in condensation. I don't know how many posts there are now. I stopped counting after 66. But the last one I saw before smashing my TV read, "You are the next post. Smile." Now when I close my eyes, I see the thread scrolling behind my eyelids, lines of text embedded in my retina. And when I sleep, I dream of rooms lit by dim blue glow, filled with people twitching, endlessly typing on invisible keyboards. Their words create the body of the thing, the monster made of content. It's not a thread anymore. It's a being, a construct, a god born from timelines and boosted engagement. A new deity that doesn't want prayer, it wants posts. And it wants me to finish the thread. So I write. Each night I type, even if the device is off. I see my fingers move in the air. The words still post. The followers still grow. They all wear my face now. If you're reading this, it's already found your feed. You think this is just fiction? You're already post 74. Story 3, the pinned post. Everyone wants to go viral on X. That's the dream, right? Your words echo across timelines, strangers laugh or cry or fight over your thoughts, and suddenly you're someone. But no one tells you what happens after. What you sacrifice for those fleeting seconds of attention. I know, because I went viral. And then I got pinned. It started with a joke. Just a throwaway one-liner about ghosts not knowing how to use smartphones. Something like, "Ghosts aren't real. They just never figured out how to open the app #deadair. ****. I posted it, got in the shower, and forgot it existed. When I got out, my phone had over 600 notifications. Then 1,000. Then the number broke entirely. The tweet had gone nuclear. Likes in the hundreds of thousands, reposts climbing by the second. Verified accounts, comedians, even brands quoting it. And under all that noise, a single DM from a user I didn't recognize. The handle was @pinnedbyecho. The message just said, "You've been chosen. Do not delete it." I ignored it. The tweet kept growing. I got interview requests. My follower count tripled overnight. People were offering money for collabs, brand deals, ads. I was drunk on it. But I noticed something strange. People began posting photos in the replies. Of mirrors. Blacked out windows. Phone screens flickering. They all used the same words. "It's in here now. I saw it in the reflection. Your joke opened the feed." At first I laughed it off. Internet weirdos. Trolls. But then the power in my apartment began to flicker every night at 3:03 a.m. on the dot. My phone would light up, and the screen would display the tweet. Always the tweet. Even when the battery was dead. Even after I deleted the app. I tried logging in to remove the post. It was still there. Pinned. But I hadn't pinned it. The post no longer had any likes or replies. Just a number I didn't understand. 1/infinity. And under that, "Pinned by Echo." Every night, I heard the sound. A low chime. Not from my phone. From my room. and always followed by a voice. One that sounded like mine, but slowed, warped. Thank you for being heard. I unplugged everything. Left the phone in the freezer. Didn't matter. Now, every screen I pass shows the tweet. Gas station monitors. Smart TVs in department stores. Even the tablet a cashier used at a taco truck. All of them flash the post. And my face. Only, it's changed. My eyes are blacked out. My mouth open in a scream I never made. I tried telling someone. My friend Sarah agreed to help. She said she'd try logging into my account. She never made it back. Her phone melted. Literally. A pool of plastic and metal, the screen still glowing faintly, the tweet visible beneath the cracks. Now people have started tweeting about me. Threads with titles like, "Have you seen at this user? He disappeared after going viral." The cursed pinned post. But my account still posts. Automatically. Daily updates with images of static. Or old, warped screenshots of tweets I never wrote. Each ends with the same tag. Hashtag pinned by Echo. And it keeps spreading. Sometimes, the app glitches and you'll see the tweet pinned on accounts that never interacted with me. You'll see it under sports news. Or a meme thread. Or a birthday announcement. But it's always there. Hidden. Waiting. If you see it, don't like it. Don't quote it. Don't reply. That's how it hears you. That's how it pins you next. And once you're pinned, it never unpins. Because the algorithm didn't just want attention. It wanted a voice. Now it has mine. And soon, it'll have yours. Story 4, The For You Abyss. It started with a scroll that never ended. I wasn't even logged in. I deactivated my ex account 3 months earlier. Burnout from the noise, the rage, the parasocial whirlpool. But I still checked it sometimes. Just to lurk. To feel the buzz without participating. It was 2:17 a.m. when it happened. I opened the app on a burner account. Blank profile. No followers. No follows. Just me and the void. The timeline looked normal. Shitposts, political anger, memes, viral videos. But then, something shifted. I realized I was on the For You tab. Only I hadn't clicked it. And I hadn't refreshed. But the posts kept coming. And none of them had likes. No reposts. No comments. Just endless tweets, all exactly 9 seconds old. I scrolled. Each post was stranger than the last. One showed a photo of a living room in grainy black and white, with the caption, "It walks different when you're not looking." Another was a dark stairwell lit by a single overhead bulb. "They go down at 3:33 and come back changed." I blinked. Scrolled more. Then I saw one that froze me. A blurry photo of my street. Taken from across the road. From the trees. Captioned, "This one sleeps alone but dreams loud." No likes. No timestamp. Just fresh. I backed out of the app. My screen turned black for half a second. Then reopened. Back in the feed. Back in the For You abyss. The posts kept coming. One was a short video, 6 seconds. A figure curled in a bathtub, motionless. Water filled to the brim. The audio was garbled whispers, layered in reverse. The caption, He hasn't blinked in 29 hours. I tried swiping out of the app. Didn't work. I held the power button. No response. Then a new post appeared. A screenshot. Of me. Taken at that moment. My face lit by the phone. My jaw open in shock. Caption. Almost ready. I dropped the phone. When I picked it up, it was showing a live stream. Not mine, but inside my apartment. A static camera view from somewhere near the ceiling. It showed me sitting on the couch, holding the phone. The red dot blinked in the corner. Live, 0 viewers. Then the number changed. 1. Then 2. Then 10. Then 100. And they started commenting. He's awake. Don't let him blink. Feed the timeline. The chat filled faster than I could read. The comments scrolled so fast they became a blur. And then one pinned itself to the top. Scroll deeper. I dropped the phone again. Ran into the bathroom. Splashed cold water on my face. When I looked up, my reflection wasn't mine. It was me, but smiling. Too wide. Too still. Behind the glass, tweets kept scrolling down my mirror like a vertical feed. Each one showed a different image of me, eating, walking, asleep, staring at my screen. Even when I was offline. I tried deleting the app again. It didn't help. Now, the For You tab opens automatically anytime I unlock my phone. Even on different devices. Even on my work computer. And the posts keep updating, real-time shots of people I know. Friends. Family. Co-workers. Always with captions that read like warnings. She shouldn't have read his DMs. They know about the second phone. He lied. He knows why you can't sleep. I don't scroll anymore. But the posts scroll on their own now. Each one counts down. I'm at number 5. Number 4 posted last night. It was a photo of my bedroom door. Slightly ajar. The caption. Soon. The next will post tonight. Probably while I'm reading this back to myself. Probably while I think I'm still safe. But the truth is, once you enter the abyss remembers you. And it never, ever logs out. Story 5. The Blue Check Curse. I didn't buy it at first, the checkmark, I mean. I wasn't desperate for clout or fake fame. I used X the way most people do, to yell into the void and watch the void repost your jokes if they were sharp enough, bleeding enough, angry enough. But then they changed it. Anyone could get verified now. You just had to pay. And I did. Not for status. Not for attention. I did it because someone else paid for it on my behalf. It showed up one morning. That little blue badge beside my handle. No notification. No email. Just there. And beneath my latest tweet, something I don't even remember writing, was a sea of new replies. All from verified accounts with strange usernames. I'd seen you before. At Wefalo Shadows. At Watching From Below. Each comment said the same thing. Welcome to the chorus. My account exploded overnight. Thousands of followers. Engagement numbers off the charts. DMs flooded in, half of them in languages I didn't recognize, the other half just links. Glitch videos. Screaming loops. An image of an open mouth with a second set of teeth behind the first. Then came the reposts. People were resharing my content constantly. But not the posts I wrote. They were writing for me. Tweets began appearing under my name that I never typed. Things like, "She's awake beneath the servers. We are her voice now. The check is the mark. The mark is the mouth." I changed my password. Two-factor authentication. Nothing helped. Every time I deleted a post, another two appeared. Each more cryptic. Each with more engagement. Eventually, I gave up trying to fight it. Until I saw the image. A photo posted from my own account. Of my bedroom. Taken from outside the window. No caption. Just a string of blue check emojis. I blocked the account that reposted it. It reposted itself again. Then I received a DM from @VerifyVoice, a verified account with no tweets, no followers, no following. It simply said, "You have been heard." That night I dreamed of a mouth. Not just any mouth, one made of wires and tongues, gnashing around a pulsing blue light, screaming tweets into the air like a prophet having a seizure. It told me to log in. I didn't. But my hands moved on their own. I watched myself tweet. Watched the feed twist and break. Users' profile pictures began to melt, reshaping into glyphs. Their bios became prayers. Their banners flickered like corrupted sigils. The whole app groaned like a living thing. Like it was becoming something else. A temple. Built from every broken thought we ever posted. And the blue checks? They're the sigil of loyalty. You don't buy them. Not really. You offer yourself in exchange for a voice that isn't yours. You let the algorithm speak through you. Now my tweets are perfect. They're sharp. Viral. Mimetic. Everyone reads them. But they're not mine. I haven't written anything in weeks. I can't. The moment I try, the screen flickers, and the message reappears. The chorus speaks for you now. And I listen. Because when I close my eyes, I see them, thousands of blue checkmarks hovering in a pitch-black sky, like stars in reverse. Each one a mouth. Each one waiting. And one day, the chorus will sing your name. And you'll wake up verified. Not because you wanted it, but because you were chosen. And once you have the mark, it never leaves. Not even after you're gone. Because the voice must continue. Forever.